Which vehicle is the best to grind? This question is probably the most frequent asked question in whole Jailbreak community. In Jailbreak, which has 132 vehicles, it may be very difficult to choose one best vehicle, especially when you have variety of grinding methods. But still, in this video I will choose the top 10 vehicles which are, in my opinion, the best to grind. Of course, the number of 132 vehicles which are in game is bad as hell. For example, ATV. But when you go to the supercars, they are quite equal to themselves. Yet, the top 10 vehicle to grind, in my opinion, will be the Orion. Yeah, I know that 1 year ago I was saying that this vehicle is the best, but I have to say that around the map race does not show the best car in game. Orion is a limited car with 3.5 million trading value. This car is a great choice to grind with, since it has very fast acceleration. It reaches 200 mph in just 7 seconds. And also, it has high top speed and very good handling. And you already can see that if Orion is top 10, it was a tough decision to make a whole list. The top 9 car to grind is the Carbonara. This may be a surprising pick, but Carbonara has pretty much same stats as Orion, but it has slightly better top speed and reverse speed. About the acceleration, which is more important to the grind, Carbonara hits 200 mph in 7 seconds, brakes well, and overall it is a very nice choice to grind, especially when it's worth only 5.5 million in trading. Going further, top 8 vehicle to grind is, in my opinion, Molton M12. This vehicle is great to play due to its mobility. It has slightly better acceleration at the beginning, but reaches 200 mph in standard 7 seconds time. It also has very nice handling and can go through the city without losing that much of a speed. Its only downside is the top speed, which is slightly worse than the Carbonara, but since the top speed doesn't matter that much in terms of grinding, the Molton M12 is top 8, above the Carbonara. Bigger inconvenience is the fact that this vehicle is limited and worth 15 million, so if you don't have it, it may be a bit difficult to get. But the top 7 vehicle will not be a problem to obtain, since it will be the first obtainable vehicle in our list. The 7th best vehicle to grind is the E-clair, which costs only 500k and has very high top speed, good handling and such acceleration that it reaches 200 mph in 7 seconds. Yeah, sounds familiar, right? The E-clair is the first vehicle which breaks 300 mph bar, but also can drive within the city with the ease. It also spawns near the J-store and can be a nice runaway from campers. And of course, it's obtainable, so everyone can grind and get it. We had the obtainable vehicle, and now the top 6 will be the most expensive one, the Javelin. Javelin has even higher top speed and even better handling than the E-clair. It also has over 100 mph reverse speed, so juking the police while being chased is very easy with this vehicle. The top speed of this vehicle will allow you to outrun most of the cops if you just get on the highway, but about the acceleration, the Javelin hits 200 mph in 7 seconds. Yep, again this magic number of 7 seconds. We went from the obtainable to the most expensive vehicle, and now we'll move to the most expensive obtainable, because the top 5 vehicle to grind, in my opinion, is the Concept. The obtainable vehicle with close stats to the Javelin and also with 4 seats to play with your friends. The Concept is a great choice for people who grind the robberies which are far away from themselves. So, if you grind something in Raiding City and Casino, consider getting the Concept. About the handling and brakes, the Concept can easily drift around the Raiding City, similarly to all vehicles mentioned earlier. But in my opinion, it deserves higher position just because it has 4 seats, so you can grind together with your friends. I feel like driving together is much more fun than everyone driving in their own cars. But yeah, it kills the efficiency a bit, so the number 4 vehicle to grind will be the newest 1 million vehicle, the Fatalita. I made a video about it a month ago, so most of you already know why it's positioned that high. The Fatalita has similar stats to all vehicles mentioned earlier, but its handling and acceleration are a bit better. Also, it has very high reverse speed. This car will also do well if you want to catch the plane from the casino, as well as in some chase within the city. And the fact that you can get that good vehicle for just 1 million is just nice. And now it's time to enter the top 3 vehicles which are the best for hyperchrome grind in my opinion. All of the vehicles I mentioned earlier were the high speed vehicles which had worse acceleration. But in the typical grind, where you have to go from the bank to J-store, then to museum, then to the power plant, etc., you won't reach the top speed since those robots are very close to themselves. So for the grind, the fast accelerating cars will be much better in most cases. So it's not a surprise that the top 3 vehicle will be the Roadster. Before speedometers got added, it was thought to be the fastest vehicle existing in the game, but the truth is that this vehicle reaches only 212 mph, but has very fast acceleration. The cities are the natural habitat for the Roadster, as it can just turn in other street and reach the top speed easily. And this vehicle is obtainable for only 600k, so you can easily get it. But if you have a bit more than 600k on your hand, if I were you, I wouldn't buy the Roadster, I would buy legendary saves and get the Manta, because this vehicle is second best vehicle to grind. This vehicle has similar stats to the Roadster in terms of the acceleration, has a bit worse handling, but the reverse speed of 110 mph, when the Roadster has 47 only, and the 230 mph top speed make the Manta a better version of Roadster. But since it has worse handling, it requires more skill to drive. But when you learn how to use it, it will become a grinding beast. But the best vehicle can only be the one. The vehicle which has the best acceleration, best handling, and is almost impossible to be catched by the police. The Volike. This vehicle is that OP that even Asimo would like to get rid of it. This vehicle has the fastest acceleration and similar top speed as the Roadster. But the fact that it is that tiny makes it go through the city streets almost at the top speed. And also, because of this, if a cop tries to catch you, I have to wish good luck for him. And that's how the top 10 vehicles to grind list look like, according to my experience and my personal opinion. You may agree or disagree with it. So please let me know down in the comments if you would set this list in the same way, or you think that some vehicles deserve higher positions. I also have to say that the differences between all high top speed vehicles were very small, so if you have one of the mentioned vehicles, it will be okay to use it. I mean, in terms of the acceleration they are pretty much the same, so it doesn't matter which you use. Anyways, I hope that this video will help you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And remember to check the membership, since now you can have a 1 month for free. So check it out and see ya next time.